Once upon a time, we would call it what it is. No sugarcoating, tell it like it is. No beating around the bush, say it straight. Cut through the nonsense, face the facts. No dressing it up, it is what it is. Straight talk, call a thing what it is. Strip it down to the truth, name it for what it is. It's been going on for years in media. If you can't take the heat, get out of the kitchen. Stuff to weaken a man. But on the news the other day, when I heard Donald Trump compared to Hitler, I paused. I'm tired of mainstream media allowing and promoting hate speech, disguised as comedy or free press news or comments. It's evil in its purest form. We grew up in a time when words were chosen carefully because you still had to face the people you spoke about. In the 1950s, disagreement, it did not require erasure. You could dislike a man, mistrust him, yes, even oppose him fiercely. But calling someone pure evil was rare, almost reckless. Evil, when it appeared, was understood as something that destroyed everything it touched. Evil didn't host dinners. Evil didn't raise families. Evil didn't function for decades in public life, not without leaving nothing but ash behind. Maybe you can see why I struggle with the way hatred is spoken today. It isn't really about whether you love or hate Donald Trump. The question is secondary. What matters more, what is most difficult to understand is whether you are capable of hate. The kind that requires you to believe a certain way, certain things simply because they are repeated, visible, and true or otherwise. Loudly affirmed hatred asks for participation. It demands certainty without proportion. I've lived long enough to see real villains exposed. Men who harmed children, men who ordered deaths, men whose names became warnings rather than opinions. They didn't need convincing campaigns, their actions spoke plainly, and time confirmed it. No one needed a chorus to remind us what they were. Yet, even some of those were liked. So when I hear one man described as if he were the embodiment of evil itself, a man who has lived openly for nearly 80 years, who has been examined, investigated, televised, caricatured, and followed endlessly, I pause. Not because I demand agreement, but because I demand proportion.
I don't demand agreement. You agree? Or don't? But I do demand proportion. Evil is vast as they claim. It doesn't coexist quietly with millions of ordinary people. It doesn't attract neighbors, co-workers, parents, veterans, shop owners. Not immigrants. Not retirees, and not in the tens and tens of millions. History doesn't work that way. When evil is real, it repels as much as it corrupts. It leaves unmistakable wreckage. And yet, we're told the admiration itself. It's proof of moral failure. Tens and tens of millions didn't choose. They were capsized, brainwashed, captured, that no explanation exists. beyond manipulation. That explanation, it asks me to abandon everything life taught me. That people are complicated, that loyalty can come from hope as much as fear, that dissent is not pathology. It asks me to believe that hatred, repeated loudly enough, becomes truth, and questioning it, it's a defect! I can't abandon my life lessons, not because I defend a man, but because I defend a limit. Indifference, that's probably as close to hate as most of us should ever get. Once hatred becomes acceptable, it doesn't stop. Not with its original target. It becomes a habit, a posture, a way of seeing, of being. I grew up believing that evil revealed itself through consequence, not consensus. And I believe if hatred requires constant reinforcement, it isn't uncovering truth, it's replacing it. It's a judgment. So go ahead. Comedians, high-profile actors, Hollywood, mainstream media, shout it out! Call it what you want. But me, that's not nostalgia speaking. That's memory.